Hey guys, welcome to day number 5 on our journey through the devotional Peace Came Down. We are taking time to prepare our hearts and our minds for what is in store this season, for what God has for us in all of that. And I hope that this has been helping you. If it has been, would you just take a moment and like and share some of these videos we've put out there? That way we can spread the word a little bit better on helping people get their minds and their heart right during this season. I think that is really important and something that we need to be doing. But today we're going to be looking at Ephesians chapter 2 just real quick. We've been taking time just to talk about how we were made for peace. We were made not to live in turmoil and all of the things that we're experiencing. But because sin came in and because we're all sinful, we are experiencing that. And Ephesians chapter 2 just really solidifies that. But there's a transition in this passage that I absolutely love. It's probably one of my favorite transitions in the entire Bible. And in Ephesians chapter 2, verse 1, it says this. It says, "And you were dead in the trespasses and sins in which you once walked, following the course of this world, following the prince of the power of the air, the spirit that is now at work in the sons of disobedience." This idea at the beginning that you were dead. You were dead. Like, that, you can't come back from that. You were dead in your trespasses and sins. You were dead in all of that. But then it moves on and it talks about that. But then all of a sudden we come to verse 4 and it says this. It says, but God being rich in mercy and because of his great love with which he loved us. In other words, yes, we were completely broken by sin. We were completely tainted by sin. Sin had gotten a hold of us and just changed us and manipulated us and all of this. And we were dead in our sins, dead in our trespasses, dead in our sins, but God. And it just is this incredible picture of what God can do and what God did for us. You see, Christmas is this giant but God moment where we've been lost in our sin as humanity. We've been lost and floundering in all of this. And then all of a sudden in a moment, in just an instant, when we didn't deserve it, but God showed up. And suddenly we have hope again. Okay? Suddenly we can find peace again because God decided to step in. See, it's not all bad news. It seems like it a lot of times, and a lot of times we can believe that it's all bad news, but the reality is it is not all bad news. We have a God in heaven who loves us, who cares for us, and because he loves us and because he cared for us, he stepped in. There was a but God moment. And so, yes, are we broken? Yes. Am I a broken human being, completely tainted and dead in my trespasses and my sins? Yes, I have been that. But God showed up. But God. And because of that but God moment, we have hope. You have hope. I have hope. And we have something we can finally hold on to. Because when Jesus came down, when Jesus came as a babe, peace and hope and life came with him. So I hope this was helpful and encouraging for you today. Can't wait to see you tomorrow as we continue to look at this whole idea of peace coming down and what that means for us. So we'll see you tomorrow.